This week it was announced King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer, with His Majesty already undergoing treatment. He currently remains wholly positive about his treatment, Buckingham Palace has said, with the BBC stating the outlook is positive as it had been cut early. As a result of his recent health diagnosis, he has postponed public duties on the advice of his doctors. With the monarch stepping back from public-facing duties for now, other working members of the firm have been carrying on usual with their schedules, with Princess Anne among them. And according to the Mirror, she had a blunt response when asked about the king. According to the Daily Mail, Anne refused to answer questions about her brother during her engagements yesterday, and when asked, she didn't reply and quickly headed into the venue. Her refusal to answer questions comes as Buckingham Palace is keen not to offer a running commentary about King Charles' treatment for cancer. Princess Anne is often seen as the hardest-working royal. According to the Mirror, she carried out a total of 4 engagements yesterday, crisscrossing the country as well as having a packed diary today. Her first engagement yesterday was at Windsor Castle, where she carried out an investiture ceremony before she headed to Nottingham to meet occupational therapists at the Nottingham West Primary Care Centre. As she arrived at a church hall in the city to meet the therapists, several reporters asked her how the king was doing. The king, 75, looked emotional and waved to crowds as he was driven in the state Bentley alongside Queen Camilla. They drove from Clarence House down the Mall to Buckingham Palace and was taken by helicopter to Sandringham to continue his cancer treatment. Join the Daily Record WhatsApp community. Get the latest news sent straight to your messages by joining our WhatsApp community today. You'll receive daily updates on breaking news as well as the top headlines across Scotland. No one will be able to see who is signed up, and no one can send messages except the Daily Record team. All you have to do is click here if you're on mobile, select Join Community and you're in. If you're on a desktop, simply scan the QR code above with your phone and click Join Community. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. To leave our community, click on the name at the top of your screen and choose Exit Group. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice. The pictures came shortly after his son, Harry, was pictured back in the UK and entering Clarence House. His Majesty told members of the royal family about his cancer news before going public, with Charles telling both of his sons personally. Harry, who was seen arriving in a car looking somber and wearing a black t-shirt and blazer, spent around 45 minutes with his father before Charles headed to the palace. Today, Harry was seen smiling at Heathrow Airport's Windsor suite, preparing to jet back to Los Angeles after a whirlwind trip lasting just 25 hours. Whilst we know he does not have prostate cancer, as said by the palace, further details of his condition are not known, with officials asking for privacy, simply confirming it is a form of cancer. Charles, who only acceded to the throne 17 months ago, was diagnosed after a separate issue of concern was noted and investigated while he was being treated for his benign prostate condition. The palace has called for the king's privacy to be respected, especially during his treatment, but said he wanted to make his diagnosis public because of his long-running support for cancer charities. This is the latest major royal health scare, to which comes shortly after the King's hospital stay and Kate's major surgery, keeping her away from official duties until after Easter, as well as Sarah, Duchess of York's, skin cancer diagnosis. Don't miss the latest news from around Scotland and beyond. Sign up to our daily newsletter.